Hello, in this video, we will introduce formatting console output. You can use system.out.printf to print the output in a specified format. So this is F. And let's see why we need this. Here's an example. You have the purchase amount. So let's say we have this interest rate. And this is the interest, the amount time interest rate. Now let's look at the interest. So what is the interest? So here is the interest. Now this is not right. We need to just keep this only 2 digits after the decimal point. So what we do is we can just, let's say we're going to run it and, or let's just do a simple way here, truncate it. So let's do a truncate here. We're going to write this code here. We're going to keep only 2 digits. So here is the interest. So we're going to display interest here and times 100. And divided by 100. So this is cast into integer and then divided by 100. So what is the result? It is only here. You don't have 0 here. See, the 0 is missing. 0 is missing. We like to have exactly 2 digits. If it's 0, put 0 right here. So what you have to do, this is really, you have to use the printf. So use the printf. We're going to print the interest with the specified format. So this is the format we specified, begins with the percentage sign. And this says, I'm going to have, this is 4 spaces, including this, this one here, including the decimal point. So now look here, we have this. Actually, we should have 4 spaces, 5. But you don't have enough, this is automatically increased. So this is 2 digits after the decimal point. And this F means it's a floating point number. So this is a floating point number. So let's run the program here. And so this is what you have here. And you're going to see this is correct. Okay, now if you use 6 now, see the problem now, you're going to have a space right here. All right, so what you do now is you can actually have 0 here. So if you use 0, and that is actually, this is not right. See, you have to put nothing. And that will automatically figure out how much space you need. So this is okay. So let's look at the details now. So, and here's details and the width, and this is the width, and says here's a 4, okay? And that's the percentage. This is the percentage sign here, and this is the 4, and this is the point, and here it is the precision, and this is the conversion code, what you're going to convert it to. It's a floating point number. So this is the entire thing is called a format specifier. So the syntax you use is this. So using printf and the format, and you give all these items you going to print, and for each item you have to specify a format. In this format, the string. So look at this example here. Is I have this 2 items. Count is integer and amount is a double value. So for the integer, the conversion code is D, it's a decimal integer, it's a D, percentage D. And for this floating point number is F, It's a floating point number, percentage F. All right, so look, this is 5. The count is 5. This is the floating point number here is 45.56 now 0000. So you have 6 by default digits. That's precision and 6. If you want to only keep 2, so now you're going to specify other things here is the width and precision. So come to this, is this the width 10.2. So what you output is 10 is the width, including the decimal point, and the 2 digits after the decimal point. So this, if you don't have enough, it's going to be automatically increased. If you have more, it's going to fill in with the space. All right, so please look at all this here, and you can see this is a percentage S is a string, and so this is strings 12 spaces. It's a string. All right, here we have 3 items. So this is integer, and that's a D, and this is string, is Java, it's S, and this is the floating point number. So what you have is this is 3D, but not enough, so it's automatically increased to accommodate the size. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so here is the pound sign, and that second one is Java is 2S, not enough, so it's automatically increased to accommodate this 4 characters Java. And this is floating point number. You have only 2, okay, after decimal point. So now 51.6, this is round, is becoming 6.7. So that's 6.7. This is, you have only 4 here, but this is 5. So it's automatically increased 1 more position to accommodate to this number. All right, so now let's look at this here. You can display a number with 1,000 separators by adding a comma in front of the number specifier. So here is the integer, large integer. So I'm going to have a comma here, 8D. See what happens? You have this, it's 1,000 separate here. You can pad a number with leading zeros rather than space by adding 0. See what happens here now? It's, I have 8. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4. But what happens for all the spaces? You can put 0 instead of the space. So this is leading space. You can use 0 for that. You can do justify left and right. By default, the output is right, justified. You can put the minus sign in the format specified to specify that the item is left justified in the output. So here, see the difference now? I have 8D, so this 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, then all this spaces here. If I do a minus here, 8D, so this is right, justified. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and the spaces are after. So this is going to the right. The percentage sign is a special sign for the format specified. Now, what happens if you want to output this percentage sign in the format here? So you need to do this. You use this % together, and that will give you this output 1% right here. 1 percentage sign here. All right, so please study the example here. And that is all for formatting console output in the section. See you in the next chapter.